Hello students, myself Manoj Pandey of class 12 mathematics from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Now today we discuss the cross product of vector. The exercise will done the cross product of two vectors. Now the question number 4 of NCERT. Question number 4. Show that A minus B, vector A, vector B, vector A minus vector B cross product vector A plus vector B is equal to twice of vector A cross vector B. Now vector A cross minus vector B cross product vector A plus vector B equal to vector A cross vector A cross vector A plus vector A cross vector B minus vector B cross vector A minus vector B cross vector B. Show that's equal to 0 plus vector A cross vector B plus vector A cross vector B minus 0. Now here we discuss the vector A cross vector A equal to 0 and B cross A is equal to minus vector A cross B minus vector A cross B. So that is twice of vector A cross vector B, twice of vector A cross vector B. It is proved that the vector A minus vector B cross product vector A plus vector B equal to twice of vector A cross vector B, that is twice of vector A cross vector B. Clear? Next question. Question number 5. Find the value of lambda and mu. If question number 5, find the value of lambda and mu if 2I plus 6J plus 27K cross product I plus lambda j plus mu k is equal to 0 vector. Is equal to 0 vector. So that is 2i plus 6j plus 27k cross product I plus lambda j plus mu k equal to I j k 2 6 27 1 lambda mu equal to 0 vector. That is I 6 mu minus 27 lambda minus j 2 mu minus 27 plus k 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0i plus 0j plus 0k. Now compare 6 mu minus 27 lambda equal to 0 minus 2 mu plus 27 lambda 27 equal to 0 and 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. So the lambda equal to 2 lambda equal to 6 and lambda is equal to 3. Lambda is equal to 3 and minus 2 mu plus 27 is equal to 0 and mu is equal to 27 upon 2. So the value of mu and lambda are calculated here when the two vectors are in cross product. The two vectors are in cross product, then the value of mu and lambda is calculated 27. The value of mu is 27 by 2 and the value of lambda is 3. Clear? Next question. Question number 6. Given that vector A dot vector B is equal to 0 and vector A cross vector B is equal to 0 vector. What can you conclude about the vector A and vector B? What can conclude about the vector A and vector B? Show the vector A dot vector B equal to 0. Vector A dot vector B is equal to 0. That is modulus of vector A, modulus of vector A equal to 0 or modulus of vector B equal to 0 or vector A perpendicular to vector B. Vector A perpendicular to vector B. They are confusion about that. And vector A cross vector B equal to 0 vector. So the modulus of vector A equal to 0 or modulus of vector B equal to 0 or vector A parallel to vector B. Vector A are parallel to vector B. If the condition number first and condition number second, that is the condition number first and the condition number second, we conclude about the vector A and vector B. We conclude about the vector A and vector B are from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, the vector modulus of vector A equal to 0, modulus of vector A are equal to 0 or modulus of vector B are equal to 0 because vector A perpendicular to vector B, vector A perpendicular to vector B and vector A parallel to vector B are not possible, because the vector A as well as vector B are perpendicular and parallel. Why? So we conclude that the dot product or cross product of two vectors become 0, then their modulus of each vector equal to 0. In the dot product, they are perpendicular, but in the cross product, they are parallel. So we conclude that vector A perpendicular vector B and vector A parallel vector B are not possible. Clear? Okay. Next question. Question number 8. Either vector A are equal to 0 vector, r vector b equal to 0 vector, then vector a cross vector b equal to 0 vector. Vector a are equal to 0 vector, r vector b equal to 0 vector, then a cross b equal to 0 is the converse true. Justify your answer with an example. Let vector a equal to I plus j plus k. Let vector a equal to I plus j plus k and vector b equal to 3i plus 3j plus 3k. Vector b equal to 3i modulus of vector a equal to under root 1 square is equal to under root 3, and modulus vector b equal to under root 3 square under root 3 9 plus 9 equal to 3 under root 3. 3 under root 3 is the modulus of vector b. So vector a cross vector b, this is not equal to 0 and this is not equal to 0. So vector a cross vector b equal to ij k 1 1 1 and 3 3 3. That is I 3 minus 3 minus j 3 minus 3 plus k 3 minus 3, that's equal to 0i minus 0j plus 0k. 0i 0j minus 0k, that's equal to 0 vector. And a cross b equal to 0 vector. And the modulus of vector a not equal to 0 and the modulus of vector b not equal to 0, but in fact that vector a cross vector b equal to 0 vector when either vector a equal to 0 or vector b are equal to 0 and collinear, then the vector a and vector b are parallel vector. Their cross product equal to 0 and each and every vector, the modulus of each and every vector are not equal to 0 but the cross product is equal to 0, so that the vector a and vector b are parallel vector. So vector A and vector B are collinear. Clear? Okay, thank you.